At last we meet again. Hi, hello. How is everyone? Happy Monday before 4th of July, I guess. Happy Monday before 4th of July. But then again, as always, Mondays aren't exactly happy, are they? Everyone kinda hates Mondays. That's just the nature of things. Yes, yes. well, well then, welcome to Genshin Impact. I know, you never seen me play this game before, because, that's because I play it off stream. But as of late, I've only been, let's say, I've only ever been clearing my resin, right? I've been behind on story. Yeah, actually behind on story. So, without further ado, shall we get right into it? And yes, this is my personal account. I'm not as behind as you think I am. Don't mind my team. I don't remember where I left off. White screen. Perfect. My eyes. Mm. Game? Ah, 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 ah. It's, oh, taking a while to load. I guess we'll see. Sit here and chat for a bit, yes? Yes, why don't we? How has everyone been since Friday, I guess? Since Friday, because, I guess that was the last time I streamed. Yeah, I don't exactly do weekend streams. When I do, I guess it's whenever I feel like it, and I'm awake. Yeah, could be in the morning of my time, could be in the evening, could be in the afternoon. You never know. Yeah, but I'm not doing anything this weekend because, of course, dying from. I'll be dead from, drinking too much on Friday night. Yep. My happy anniversary, so you would so kindly join me for that. Yeah. Also, I'm jealous of all my friends who are currently at AX right now. I wanted to be at AX too, but um, let's see, I don't have any more PTO days. This little villain got sick too often. That's what happened. Oh yes. I left off on the house. Yeah, I remember now. Excuse me while I grab all of my mail. Don't mind that. By the way, who's on? Oh, guess I could do events too, huh? It has been a while. Oh. Oh no, it's been a while. Oh boy. I'm good. I know what's going on. But who's on the banner these days? You're still up there? Okay, I'll hate them. And Kazu. Udehara. Hara. To get this out of the way, yes. I'm not gonna pull, but yeah. And also, who's in the story? Okay. Yeah. Here we get started on the story though. I gotta make my way up there. We'll do dailies later. That's not too fun to watch. So we'll just do that later. Now, do not mind my damage. I am not some crazy god tier damager. Yes. We don't really care for that here. My Yurmi is very okay. A little quiet for you guys, isn't it? Let me turn that up for you. How's that? Better? Yeah.
Nahida, we're here!
Right.
Traveler, Paimon, how have you been? Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time. That night, we ended up chatting and chatting until suddenly the sun was up, and then he decided he wanted to go to Inazuma. The Balladeer? It sounds like some kind of code name.
Oh no.
You look troubled. Is there something you need to tell me?
I acted quickly, okay. Erasing himself if Nahida could stop it. But when we start numerous things, okay. I am the record keeper.
Traveler? Hey, what's wrong? You look so upset.
There are only things that happened that only I can remember. Oh boy. I have to tell you the truth. Are you piecing back together the story that was broken and scattered across time? There once was one named the Baldir Balladeer, created by the Electro Archon. He was a puppet who lived among men. After a series of events at Asuna, the Balladeer, thinking he had been thrice betrayed, left Asuna to roam the world beyond. No trust for humans and only loathing for the gods. He bore his grudge for years as he grew in strength, then returned to Inazuma to take his revenge. He tried in vain to become a deity with a gnosis, and ended up losing everything. Finally, he entered Irminsul and learned the truth behind his betrayal. Knowing that his entire life was built on lies, he did the unthinkable in an attempt to reverse his tragic fate.
That's quite a story. So, this puppet known as the Balladeer erased himself from Irminsul, hoping that he could change the past. But how was he even able to do that? As the Traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little differently. I don't recall finding anyone inside the machine after we defeated it. Nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to successfully erase themselves from Irminsul, the world would change to reflect the new reality. So, you believe this person really existed, and we just don't remember him because he literally changed the world?
What?
Yes. Theoretically speaking, it is possible to do this. But I'm struggling to imagine the kind of person who would dare go through with it. The Traveler comes from a world beyond to that. That's why there's no information about him in Irminsul, and it also explains why any changes to Irminsul wouldn't affect him. So if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining memories from a past that has been rewritten, it's you. It's quite incredible when you think about it. Paimon's having a hard time understanding this Balladeer guy's motivations. Why did he do it?
Come on, Paimon, get with the times.
I can only make inferences based on the information we've been given. As for what kind of person he was, only you remember that.
We're enemies after all. I don't know his perspective on all of this, so I can't say why he did something so extreme. Did he want to reset everything or save someone? Or did he want to completely undo his existence? Everything could be set right. It's time to solve this once and for all. Maybe that's all there is to it. I still remember the question he asked. He asked me specifically, and my hesitation gave him his answer. I hesitated because I witnessed Greater Lord Rukadel erase her own existence. But I can't tell Nahida that. To put it another way, I know why the balladeer was so sure it could work. But I can't tell them that.
Something else, Wormling? Something that you can't share?
It shows such a radical option, and yet...
It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died, right?
Yes.
Once the balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have completely changed his view of the people of Tatarasuna. Now he saw them as friends again. He couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if he thought there was a chance he could save his old friends, it would be hard not to try. This story makes sense. Every part of it.
Does it now, Nahida? I don't remember half. I don't remember half of it.
He was unsuccessful, but retained the power to connect with Irminsul. That power then enabled him to change what was recorded in Irminsul and erase himself, even though he didn't have much strength left.
Yeah, it does make sense, but it still ended in tragedy for his friends. It just feels so hopeless. He gave everything to do this, but it seems like he got nothing in return.
Yeah. It changed the world in many ways, and yet the dead still didn't get a second chance. Those fated to a tragic end could not be saved. I'm trying to copy Ether's voice as best as I can. What exactly did he want to fight it back against? Betrayals in his life? Or did he wish he never existed at all?
Please wait a moment.
It's kind of hard because I'm limited to one voice.
Found it. This should be the one.
Phew.
It turns out that I have a strange way of confirming everything he has told us.
What is it?
A record from a personal collection. It was tucked away in a corner. You should take a look.
Allow me. Surprisingly, the information is presented to you in a way that resembles a fairy tale.
Is this a fairy tale? Who wrote it?
Matches everything I said.
I authored this record myself.
Huh? You wrote a fairy tale that somehow has something to do with the balladeer?
When combined with the traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an allegory. Everything in it is a symbol for something else.
Hold on. So this record survived from the past?
Yes. Any information about the balladeer or the Kabuki-mono and other records will have been changed. But I wrote this story in a way that means it was left intact. Changing the information in Irminsul changes to that. But Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance. I guess I must have written this story as a backup before the balladeer entered Irminsul.
You guess?
That's incredible! What a great idea!
And sending the traveler into Irminsul with the balladeer must have been a further precaution. I knew he'd remember everything. This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present information recorded in Irminsul. But if we connect all the different pieces together, the true story that emerges is the one he told us, the now erased life of the balladeer. There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends. The monster lived with the family day and night, and everyone treated it as one of their own. Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night, and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity, yet they are too foolish to see it. I pity them. But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten, carved from the wood of a white tree who had been abandoned by the humans. The kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender and it could not grow a coat of richly colored fur. Yet when the other foxes saw this, they spoke words of comfort to the kitten. Even without a tail and fur like ours, you are still one of us. Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain. The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. The only way to extinguish the flames was to make a sacrifice. A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You are the cleverest among us. Surely you can help us find a way to solve this." The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it. The gray fox's heart was turned into a beautiful drop of water, clear, spotless, and pure. The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed. Take this, quench the flames, and die for your fox kin." The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. It left that side of the mountain and found a little bird who had a broken wing. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. After burying the bird, the kitten left the mountain for good. Never again would it cherish a single creature nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain. The kitten spent the nights wandering aimlessly, gnashing its teeth at the moon. How it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. If the world could only return to darkness, then it would finally be peaceful and content. I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. Then, no one will know that there were once birds, foxes, and cats in this world. And no one can know that they were different.
We solved it!
I remember now. This is not just the Balladeer story. It is his very own memories. I made a backup so that it would be preserved no matter what happened. To become a god, he was experimented on and modified countless times. It was brutal torture, and the only reason he was able to survive is that he was a puppet. This memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Presumably, they kept it to have something to defend themselves with. Creating a deity was just the first step. Some of them wanted to be able to control it. That's why they backed up his memory for later use. I buried it deep inside one of my own dreams, and then hid it inside an allegorical story so that it wouldn't be altered.
It's hard to believe that this person really existed, let alone that he tried to get rid of us on more than one occasion. Paimon has no memory of him at all. He completely vanished like a puff of smoke.
The Balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders, and although he was unsuccessful, he still helped you. Before he vanished, he confirmed an important detail, that Conria was where your twin first came into this world. We still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but in all likelihood, they won't even remember their own Harbinger.
It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if he was still around. But still, Paimon doesn't like the way it all ended that much better.
This is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. We look, we see, and we comprehend, but the question still troubles us. So the answer is not everything. People yearn to find the truth and then conquer the troubles they face. When you give someone the truth, you give them a chance to choose their own destiny. To others looking on, this may seem like a pointless endeavor, but for him, the chance to act on his desire to disappear must have meant a lot. Never forget that even when we walk beneath dark clouds along a road filled with suffering, the light of wisdom is always there, guiding us toward a better destination. And that is what you have been doing all along.
Yeah, Nahida's right. Cheer up! How about we go get something to eat? We can pick up this heavy conversation again later.
Paimon, what do you think about his food?
Good idea. Paimon, why don't you take him out for a walk to clear his head?
You got it! Come on, Traveler! You need to get out of your head for a while. You'll feel much better after taking a walk. Let's go get a snack for one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar! That'll be sure to lift our spirits. It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's...
Thanks, Paimon. Thanks, Paimon. It's this. Sorry, nothing too interesting is happening. Excuse me? Down here. I see. Did you fly? I've been rushing about. I'd like to invite you to this delicious meal. Willing to wait for a little while. This is indeed a normal part of life, yes, but as we often put it, even a raging river must sometimes flow peacefully through a serene stream. Let's not take a little break every now and then. Why don't we enjoy some minty bean soup together? You don't have to pay me anymore. Just help me find a sprig of mint. Ah, yes. Don't be too picky when you search for that mint sprig. Remember, you're just looking for a regular sprig. You aren't allowed for any kind. You aren't looking for any troubles of any kind. This is a daily commission. Oh, I'm so jealous. My friend got to meet Hanya. Oh man. Wish I was the AX. Oh wow. Okay. Why did that take me here? Excuse me? Your longest travel piggy?
We're here! What should we eat first?
Sorry, I'm yawning so much. I have a night feeling like there's something I'm missing. It's important I'm forgetting.
Hey, are you gonna answer or what?
Sorry, just give me a minute. I'm still processing. Jeez, Paimon.
Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. Then we can get something to eat.
Come on, brain. Let's dig this out. It's gotta be somewhere. It's gotta be in there somewhere. Was something about Irminsul and deleting oneself. Creator Lord Vata. Written knowledge, Nahida.
What is it? Have you figured it all out?
Hush, Paimon. Yes, that was it. Creator Lord Vata. Sorry, there's no K there. She said that no one can erase themselves from his existence. Not even her. Otherwise, why would she need to create her own reincarnation? Lesser Lord, oh no. Lesser Lord Kusanali did a deletion for her. There would be no point.
Why'd you jump up all of a sudden?
No, I can't tell Paimon. She doesn't know about Greater Lord Rukadevata. This is crucially important detail. Something not possible. I can't read today, Mondays. Simply not possible for the Balladeer to completely erase his own existence. In which case, the question is, what happened to him?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look, here.
Happened to be right there, huh?
Hey! Hey, wait!
Hmm? You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Little rascal grabbed my last 2 fresh Sunsettias and ran off. Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay? What is it? Work's too boring for you? Or has the big city got too many distractions?
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something?
That guy is the Ballad Man. Ball.
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep letting yourself get distracted. I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this, pretty soon I won't be able to afford to.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're all out of Sunsettias, and I promised the lady down the street I'd deliver a fruit bowl this evening.
Leave it to me. I'll find some more. Just a moment. I'll be right back.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. Couldn't believe my luck. But I figured you'd start asking for something in return eventually. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sights. Are you a drifter or something?
That's right, I am. We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed. Sunsettias, was it? I'll be right back.
Hey, what do we do now? Okay,
Oh,
stay
okay.
out of sight. Don't let him see you.
I'll show you how good I am at hiding. I lost him. Ah, not suspicious at all. Not suspicious at
Yeah,
all.
this'll do.
Mm.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his Sunsetias? Isn't that a bit too cruel? Oh, alright.
This should be enough. Ah, guess I should wash them before I take them back.
If I wasn't seeing this with my own eyes, I'd never believe it.
Huh? You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
He spotted us!
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice. Have we met before?
Yes and no.
No, we haven't met. But you know me? I have no recollection.
Complicated.
Are you absolutely sure?
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
A puppet? What makes you think that?
Huh?
You were right! The look on his face!
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of people. Look,
Puppet.
I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is must be important. Okay, but please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want any more for it. Is that true?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm, and he let me take shelter in his cart. In return, I said I'd be his helper for a while.
That's oddly nice of you.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you, okay?
Then let's return to the city.
Alright, let's go. Back down. Ah. This is not where I wanted to go. Excuse me.
Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really went and picked some more. Who are these two?
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away from the stall for a while.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid. Don't waste your time here.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand why you're so adamant that you don't want any pay for it. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world, like you had nowhere to be and didn't even care that it was raining. Imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get somewhere? And why is he taking a shortcut through the open country if he's not even in a hurry? But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly not all this. Your time is valuable. You know, you should go live your life.
Why does he talk like that? You know, you should go live life.
But I don't... No, you're right.
Hey, he's kind of got a thing like me. Ah, I see. We got the turtleneck going on. And the cutoff right there. You can't see my mouse, but the cutoff. And then the coat. Well, I have a cape, but
Then I suppose this is
I
where we
hate
say
this.
goodbye.
You see, like,
Thank you again for taking me into the city.
except his sleeves are not long.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years. I just hope you find your path.
Thank you. All right, done.
Oops. Back to the sanctuary we go. In. We're almost done with the lore stuff, guys. Almost done, at least for this part. Hold on.
What's wrong? Huh? Are you?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything. So, yeah, quite an eventful walk.
Mm-hmm.
You say that you are trekking across Teyvat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain. I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to be called previous incarnation.
Oh, like a past life or something?
Yes, something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
Okay, I have to ask. What was I like in my previous incarnation?
Evil, bratty.
Oh, okay. I see. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in my previous incarnation. If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear, but I'll be able to handle it. Please, tell me the truth.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Oh! I didn't realize I could pick up my lap slaps. Toku thighs. Don't worry about it.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil. You nearly died because of what other people did, and many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart. Actions
Wizard of
rooted in
Oz.
persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone, that's true.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time, a chain of cause and effect, a cycle of karma and consequence.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world in all of its complexity.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but yeah, we weren't your biggest fans.
You don't even remember, Paimon.
If we were enemies, Why are you trying to help me find the truth?
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's just some random stranger we met on the street! He's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because he doesn't remember anything.
Don't worry, I'm
what a
doing
weird
story stuff.
situation.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories themselves, if you're willing.
Please, I want to see them for myself. I want to experience my own transgressions.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet, with no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Very well.
Okay.
As you wish.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
But...
Oh, good point. Given your, unique situation, we'd better keep an eye on you.
Understood.
Thank you. Now, prepare yourselves, everyone.
Into the memory we go.
This looks like Inazuma.
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories. These memories will show you the raw truth, but be aware that enemies may react just like in the real world. Please be careful.
Sounds like an immersive experience. It's a good thing we came along.
You don't need to do this for me. I don't deserve your protection.
We never give up halfway. Well, we had to once, but that was your doing.
Alright. Thanks.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation. You had a great many memories here.
Is that because this is kind of like his birthplace?
You could say that, in a sense. You'll see why shortly.
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. The Crystal Marrow Miners? No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite construction work, and so well preserved too. No mining crew would be capable of this. There's someone passed out on the ground.
Who are you?
You're awake. What happened? How'd you get stuck here? Are you injured? Huh. Not a scratch. And these fine clothes. Who are you?
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichiyo's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagamasa. He found the Balladeer in Shake Pavilion and took him back to Tatarasuna.
And the rest is history. Well, it used to be.
In the original version of events, Katsuragi was ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby. Hang in there.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor disguised as a mechanic. The Balladeer, then known as the Kabukimono, disappeared not long after. As the second in command at Tatarasuna, responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa. But Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At Katsuragi's insistence, Nagamasa killed him to put an end to the Tatarasuna incident.
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Well, I need to remember that it's F to open, not E. Most games is E. Not Genshin, I guess.
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name. Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabuki Mono.
That's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
Easy.
Huh? What are we doing back here? Whoa, this is where you were born? It's pretty, but there's nobody here.
I was abandoned, like you. I lived here for a while at first, but there's nothing for us here. We can't stay.
Okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the factory manager died, and then my dad got sick. He kept coughing all the time, just like me. Then Mom started coughing too.
But you can't. You promised me.
Yup, we're family now. We're gonna be together forever and ever.
This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died before he could name him. After his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. Some of the neighbors helped to raise him. After leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer ran into this child who didn't have a name, just like him. They made a promise to live together.
What happened to the child then?
He died from his illness while he was still very young. The balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Good kid.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something!
Maybe like light cautions and whatnot.
You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others. You betrayed me too.
Is he cringing at himself?
The voices have gone. It looks like the memory ends here.
Let's keep going.
Wait, but is there anything else around? Sorry. Is there anything around at all? No? Nothing. Oh. Okay.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. Or you could continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
Long-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your
I have
place
fun
at
with
the
this.
banquet
I have fun
and
with this
join
team.
those who shall
Lots and lots of Okay. Huh?
This place is dark.
Very purple.
Paimon knows
Very,
this
very
place.
purple.
It's the delusion factory in Inazuma.
In the original version of events, the traveler once encountered the balladeer here.
Did I? Oh, yeah. I
Such a
did.
creepy atmosphere. And
It's all coming together. It was unsettling. Yeah.
look over there.
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these
Ignore
incompetent
that.
fools all for me? Wow. You shouldn't have.
Huh. What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan. Perhaps you find fighting in the Abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time?
Oh, Abyss.
Oh, but of course, even this pales in comparison to being experimented on by the doctor.
Why does that look better on your guys' on your guys' end? It looks like trash on my end.
What a sharp tongue you have. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible, and don't let your emotions get in the way.
Surely you're not worried about me.
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never fail to find ways to
Alright,
complicate
Shielding?
things.
How do you guys pronounce his name? Or do you just call him Tartaglia?
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like trash, must make you want to destroy it completely. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the consequences now. Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental.
Not quite sure how far
Now,
behind I am.
give that poor little tongue of yours a rest and stop pretending like you're above everyone else. Bye then. See you at the victory feast.
Poor little tongue? She's playing with fire talking to me like that. Who does she think she is? Forget it. Someone might find me here any minute now. I should prepare to give them a warm welcome.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story
Genshin
to
Impact, yes.
Wanderer,
Also, hello,
are
Nuclear
you able to
Nachos.
continue?
Hi, hi. How have you been?
Yes. Please don't worry about me.
Why are you
Oh.
staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right, witch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6
My team's kinda
because you
fun,
can
huh?
take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an
Went
asset?
to
You're about as much
World
fun to
Market
be around
downtown.
as a
That sounds
raging inferno.
fun. You
But
get
before
soy
we murder
sauce,
each
light
other,
soy sauce,
It'd be
fish
best if we
oil,
finish our duties.
cooking rice wine. Ooh, you planning to make something fancy? What are you planning to make? Or are you just stocking up? Either way, right? Either way. Oh, is there any chest too? There's always chests somewhere around here, right? No, nothing. Ooh, fried rice sounds good. Are you making it? Are you making it now? If not, then eventually, right? Yes.
Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru.
Spoil your taste buds just a little bit, yeah.
Is
Oh,
that?
no.
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project, I'll take part in the experiment in his place.
Welcome. I look forward to a
Yes,
fruitful
Dottore.
collaboration.
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial affair.
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established, his body will become permanently bound to the machine, and he will be unable to move independently of it.
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information. Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in the abyss.
I believe we're
We
in
barely saw each other,
Inazuma right now,
and it became
and
difficult to
I'm
further
currently doing
refine the
Sumeru
knowledge I
things.
had gained.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I'm just
That
kind
was
of trying
gracefully
to
worded.
clear through
Ever wonder what they
Sumeru
think
right
if
now.
you knew
Yeah,
that nothing matters to you apart from your crazy experiments?
kind of. It's more like the foresty area, but it's a little bit of both, right? A mix of Sumeru and Natlan,
I suggest you speak
which is
to me in a
like
more
the
respectful
desert area.
tone, Scaramouche.
Scaramouche,
The mere fact of your utility does not make
like
you
you
indestructible.
I like Dotori's voice.
That was uncomfortable to watch.
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers out of Paimon.
Let's move on.
Dotore. Can I jump off you? Can I? Uh-oh. Lesson learned. Okay. Lesson learned. Oh. The answer is yes. Yes, I can.
You're a god. Do you think I'm evil?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes, you are evil.
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and puppets?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets? Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life, they are human too.
Does that make me human? Oh no.
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear. No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass. Can you return my memories to me?
Uh-oh.
Huh? But won't that mean you'll lose your current identity?
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules, with each person being a collection of past experiences. As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you discarded will return to you. Are you sure you want to do this?
I've lived with the void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next. But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be my one opportunity to become my true self.
Become like your true self. Persona? Is this the true meaning of greater loot? Not greater loot. No. Greater Lord Rukata Devata. Words. A person can't erase themselves. And even though the original balladeer is gone, this person will live on in his place. Are a person's sins an inescapable part of their destiny too?
I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it.
Maybe soon.
Looking at it now, it seems that I brought this curse upon myself. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny, and end my wandering.
It does a lot of breathing.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is
Speaking
yours.
of spears, there's this cube and a spear together. Do you like spears and cubes?
You You have made your decision.
To me, memories.
Take this.
Unite with me as one.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here?
It's...
You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is... my...
Is he alright?
Waffle House waffles. And everything begins again. I can fight. It's fine.
Hey! Are you done yet?
Awakening.
All worthless dross.
Thou art I, and I art
Will
thou.
be purged. That's why.
I'm sorry. I'm just making a lame Persona reference. Thou art I art thou. Together with the cringe Persona. You will bear the flames of rebellion.
Balladeer?
Die.
Woo. I don't really care for him as a character, but
This is trying my patience.
Have you got all your memories back now?
Have you got any more stupid questions?
Feeble human. Ha! Ah! Ah! Ha! Ja! Ja! Ha! Ha! Yeah!
ow.
Behold! Ah! Ha! Ah! Ah! Ha! Ah! Ha! Ah!
At my
What a
command,
fucking play.
you shall fall. Squall and Fury. Insignificant pest. Unsightly insects. The wind rises.
Feeble human.
Ow.
How amusing.
My endless cycle begins.
Ow, ow, ow.
Squall and Fury. Insignificant pest. Wretched vermin. The wind rises. Perish!
That's far enough.
Feeble human.
That I became Yoimiya at the end there. Hilarious.
Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
It disappeared. Did we win?
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
Paimon, once again, you don't even remember. Man.
But it was you inside that thing too! What have you got
Or
to be
maybe I
smug
missed a
about?
part here where Paimon did get her memories back? I don't know.
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am. You sound like you're concerned about me. But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This dream has served its purpose.
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
Me, myself, but not I. No chance? Bye-bye, domain. Yeah!
Welcome back, Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer.
It feels like we just went on a really long journey. Paimon's exhausted.
You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just thinking, I should probably change it. After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to him. I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui, and they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot of people, and they might not even remember who the 6th is.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless. At least I made a lot of people forget about me.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of other people, these are not simple things to accomplish. What you are looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed. How ridiculous.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth regretting. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes, and I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such lengths? You trying to win me over too?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan. But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the doctor.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again, so be it. Oh right, I almost forgot. You're the good guys. You're into justice and all that.
More neutral, if anything.
Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers. I can live with that.
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that way. Traveler, in the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul more deeply and see what secrets can be uncovered, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before and after that point? I want to know as well.
Thank you.
I will try.
Traveler.
Yes.
After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma? So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. And how? Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back.
You don't do all this for reward.
Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day. don't you worry.
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset to 0. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the books. Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed, which is why there is emotion in the human world. Everything that you feel is real and lasting, and whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
Do you guys want to be human? I don't think Tokyums are humans. What are you guys? I'm not even sure.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time ago.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Give Nahida a
Everything's
chance.
ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but the most important thing now is that you need to follow Nahida. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been for nothing.
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
Some nice BTS help. Much
I'm glad
appreciated.
that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate?
Ooh! Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you too.
Why?
Because Paimon still doesn't like you that much.
Then I hope we don't see much of each other in the future.
The spice pipe.
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you're thinking. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name, maybe you can ask them for ideas.
No, Paimon only does nicknames. If it's a serious name you're after, it's all yours.
Well, what did you guys want to call him?
Got anything?
What did you guys want to call him? You can tame the item and apply the strokes when our conquest. Hunters and things that some names cannot be utilized in this change. Okay. What do you guys want to call him? You guys want to call him anything silly? Like, you. Or, Catman. Or, we can't name it Toku. I'm Toku. No, we can't name it Toku. Eh? We can't name it Toku. But we could name it Sakai. Right? Because if he... But that would make him my other half. No. I don't want him to be my other half. As chuny as he is. Calling him Toku, silly nuclear. Just for that. How do you like them apples, huh? Now you exist in my world. Now you exist. Okay. Fair enough. I was gonna say you exist in my game now, forever. Why don't I call him... You don't want to be Genshin? Oh, oops. Oh, wow. Too late now. You are now a character that I don't have, I guess. What should I call him though? 'Cause I don't want to copy my friend and call him, you know, that. But it is kind of funny calling him that guy. It's not that big of a deal. Ah, jeez. It's just a simple name. Just a simple name. No. We'll call this one. We'll call him. I'm thinking. Not Toku, but nope. It's him. It's the Genshin man. What's a wind deity? Do you guys have any names for wind deities? Or gods? Because I know there's Fujin Raijin, right? I don't remember which one is which. What's another wind god? Besides Barbados, I guess. I don't want to be stuck here forever. We'll just call him guy. Whatever.
Are
Hey,
you
guy.
sure? Oh, alright. If you say so.
Hey, Nat? Yeah. Guy in the hat. I didn't want to be too
have a name of your
much
own.
on it. We can change it though, eventually, right?
What about a nickname? Are you done yet?
Still thinking. Stop rushing me!
Take your time. I don't need to see you again until you've thought of one. Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
You mean the Fatui?
The doctor, at least.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly. But it won't be immediate. You still need some time to compose yourself.
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. Well, they ought to know about the connection between Raiden Gokuden and myself. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please tell them that I was the one responsible for the Raiden Gokuden's downfall. Even though the events have been erased from the world, they still deserve to know the truth.
I see. That is up to you.
Huh? But if we do that, then...
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. Maybe that's how it always should have been. No nonsense. I like it. Alright, let's call it a day. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone.
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant. He'll need some time to calm down.
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, he doesn't seem quite as fierce anymore. So we can finally go eat? Paimon is starving.
Hey, Paimon.
Thank you both. I hope you will find somewhere nice to go and relax for a while.
Nope, no relaxing for me. What? What do you want? You want her to explode? I see, I see.
I've got it! I can end my novel with some words from Mikoshi Nagamasa.
You mean because everyone else in the story is dead?
Yeah, I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. He's the perfect
Don't
fit
blow
to
up
be the
Paimon.
narrator of the epilogue. The dark clouds had dissipated, but they continue to cast their shadow in Mikoshi Nagamasa's mind for decades to come. Then, one night, as an old man, he had a dream. On the night when that prized blade, the Daitatara Nagamasa, was forged, the people rejoiced, and there was painting, dancing, and drinking. All these expressions of joy melted down in the furnace fire and turned into red clouds that rallied around the final sunrise that Mikoshi Nagamasa saw in his lifetime.
So,
Life is a story too long to be told, a journey that you must walk to behold.
am I done? Nope. Where do I go now? Down there? That just fine. Oh.
It's about time we had a break. As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rushing back. Wow, great! Huh? Look at the vase. Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something? But Paimon doesn't remember there being a cleaner.
The night we stayed here, Paimon something to say about her being startled by something. The balladeer broke the vase. Vase? Was? But the balladeer raised his blah blah blah. Changed the world, so why is this vase still broken?
You sound lost and confused.
Who is that?
I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would find their mind overwhelmed.
Huh? Is there someone here talking to us?
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance, but for anyone else, who can say? When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same is true of fate, like a vase that falls to the ground. Whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase, is it not?
Who are you? How do you know about all this?
History does not change easily, but human hearts can. Believe your own eyes. Only that which you see is true. What is unseen is but an illusion.
Reader Lord?
The voices disappeared. And who the heck was that? And what were they doing coming out of nowhere and saying all that scary stuff?
Believed my eyes. Should trust my memories.
Anyway, that vase is still lying there broken on the ground. Should Paimon go get someone to clean it up? It feels wrong just leaving it there.
Oh, there she go. What else awaits me in the future? Version of Genesis. We did it! Woo. Now to catch up on everything else. Okay. World quest. No, not a world quest. There's a lot I have not done. Oh boy. I actually don't know where to go next. Nope. Anyways, yes. What did you guys have for dinner? If you guys haven't had it yet. Or if you have, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. What have you guys had for dinner? Breakfast? Or lunch? Hot dogs, nice. Personally for me, I had pho. You guys have had pho before? Good stuff, but maybe a little too much. It's a noodle soup, if anything. Anakin, oh boy. Lost in the sands. Our village. Nope. Children of the forest. Oh. This kind of tells you where to go. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, I already did that. I guess I have to do Nahida stuff, don't I? Because I know for a fact I can ignore all of these. And these two. But I think the Nahida one is important. Maybe? I could be wrong. These are not important. But down we go. Downtown. It always feels like I'm playing a different game when I use Yalan.
Hello, traveler. Have you ever heard of a moment of dreams?
Oh, that sounds like some kind of sweet drink.
Hang on, please.
I'm afraid not. It's the name of an event we started to hold regularly. Dreams have become quite the hot topic in Sumeru, and many people are excited to share the dreams they've seen at night. The same goes for me. The last time I dreamed was when I was but a little child, so I can't help but feel excited and nostalgic about dreaming again.
Oh, speaking of dreams, I guess I haven't had it quite recently. Maybe I've gotten over it, but I used to have these dreams about me starting streaming, and you guys would chat. You guys would keep going about your day in chat and writing things, right? But it was darkness, and I had the mic up to my face, like right here. You guys can't tell, but pretty much eating it, if anything, right? And no matter what I wanted to say, no matter how much I wanted to talk to you guys, chat, it just, nothing would come out, and that would last for about a good 8 hours of sleep. Yeah, I used to have those dreams during my first few months of streaming, but nowadays, I think I've gotten over whatever causes that. Nowadays I have a little more wilder dreams. A lot more wild dreams.
Oh, right. Everyone's able to dream again now.
Yes, we organized an event to give everyone with new dreams a platform to freely share their experiences. And thus our event, A Moment of Dreams, was born.
So, it's kinda like a fireside chat.
You could say that. We hear all sorts of wild and fabulous stories every day.
Okay.
Really, why not have a listen for yourselves?
Okay.
Yeah, but to us, dreaming is as normal as breathing.
Then again, some people just don't dream, right? It's kind of like how I learned like a few years ago that some people don't imagine in like pictures. Some people just see words, right? I personally haven't met anyone like that, but yeah, they do just see words.
If there are free drinks and snacks involved, then Paimon might consider it.
Oh, really? So you mean you've already seen many dreams?
One too many.
No need to get so excited. It's really nothing special.
No. We need experienced participants like you to share your experiences with dreaming. Please allow me to address you two as dream experts.
Sounds kind of weird, man.
Oh,
I don't know.
expert?
Bleh.
Paimon kinda likes it.
Now you seem interested.
Now you seem interested.
Please, follow me to the meeting place. It won't take much of your
What's
time.
your time?
Rest assured, you'll find all the drinks and snacks you'd like.
These are more professional voice actors. I'm not a professional voice actor.
Wow.
As you have seen from my coffee talk streams, I'm not a professional voice actor.
Sign us up.
Not at all.
But wait, Paimon's getting ahead of herself again.
I wish I could sleep like a brick.
Why aren't you saying anything?
Alright,
hurry up and take us
I
to
think.
be dream experts.
Oh, well, yeah, fair enough. Yeah. I don't think I've slept like a brick for a long time. See, I'm a light sleeper, and even the slightest noise would wake me up, right?
Follow me then.
And kind of annoying, so it's rather hard to sleep.
Do you know what's the most
I do
important
fine.
part of being an expert?
Well, I suppose it must be accumulating knowledge and sharing your experiences?
Nope, it's all about the title from...
Nope, sorry, I didn't mean to cut that Paimon off early. I did.
Finally have some real dream experts joining us.
What is this called?
Esteemed experts, this way, please. Now, if anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask them.
They must be dream experts from another land. Great!
This kid hasn't slept in years. He hasn't slept in years. Oh, man. At the leeway. At the leeway. I guess the first time, right? Because we go back to leeway quite often, right? I remember leeway started, and then we waited 1,000 years for Inazuma, and then after Inazuma, we jump back to leeway, and then we do some stuff in leeway, and it builds up to Sumeru. So I really hope that we don't go back to leeway and just go straight to Fontaine.
Oh, I have a question. Me first.
No rush. Everyone, please line up and ask in an orderly fashion.
Yes, line up for your Mitoku meet and greet. Yeah. Line up. You have 1 minute each. Yeah.
Whoa, Paimon didn't expect them to be so enthusiastic.
My question is simple. My everyday life is very difficult, so I would like to become a slime in my dreams. How can I do that?
Oh, that's a tough one. Just get isekai'd, my friend. Get run over by a truck. Easy peasy.
Oh, Paimon knows. Paimon's had this kind of dream before, so she knows a thing or two. The
Okay,
first
Paimon.
time, Paimon became an animal slime. Paimon was shot by an adventurer's arrow and flew in the sky all
Look at that stupid smoke face. I'll punch it.
The second time, Paimon became a dendro slime. A group of kids thought Paimon was a radish and pulled out all the grass on her head. Oh, it was super painful. The third time, Paimon became and the fourth
I get it.
Paimon became a powerful Geo slime and went to take revenge, but then the boar showed up with all of its relatives and Paimon lost again.
Wait, why did all of your dreams end so tragically?
Because slimes are monsters, even though they look cute, they usually cause trouble and end up getting killed by adventurers. Things don't tend to end well for monsters. Believe Paimon.
Holy, she's crossed to standard tropes of adventure stories.
I suppose you're right. They are monsters, after all.
Fair enough, Nacho. Fair enough. And sometimes she's a little much for me, yeah.
I just want to experience a different life, but it seems that becoming a monster would be even worse than my current life. Maybe I'd be happier if I became just a regular finch. Or fish.
Looks like being an expert is way easier than Paimon imagined. Next!
Oh, it's my turn. Esteemed expert, I want to know what posture I should sleep in so I can have the same dream as the one I
Why
had
don't you want
last
the
night.
same dream? Honey? Yes, please enlighten us, oh esteemed expert.
Hey, you're supposed to be helping.
I don't think I will.
First, why don't you tell Paimon about the dream you want to have again?
Oh, it's quite ordinary. I sat and chatted with my wife on a sunny day, listening to the breeze blowing through the valley.
Why don't you just find your wife and talk with her? There's no need to wait for a dream.
Well, unfortunately,
Ooh,
she
ouch,
passed away.
Paimon. Ouch, low blow.
Oh, sorry. Paimon shouldn't have assumed anything.
No, it's fine. I didn't make that clear. I just want a chance to see her again.
Yeah, it's not really about posture.
Oh,
You think about right
I'm sorry.
before falling
I
asleep
had,
is probably way
I
more
had a heart attack or something. Oh boy. Shrimping, let me fix my posture. It's been about 2 hours. Let me fix my posture. For 3 hours today. You guys okay with that?
Oh, is that all I have to do?
Think about it. If you're the one thinking about her, and you're the one that'll be dreaming about her,
I think we'll do
easier to
some dailies after this.
dreams.
This is my commissions, right? Get it out of the way. Yeah. Then we'll continue the story.
You do have a point. I'll give it a try tonight. Thanks for your wise advice.
Oh, thanks. Why, this guy's... He really hasn't slept in ages.
Oh, my turn. I want to know the name of the plant in my dream.
I want to bring the souvenir box to my room into my dream.
What?
I dreamt of a raven flying over the wasteland last night. Does that have any kind of special meaning?
Hey, no rush! One at a time!
Oh, thank goodness it's over.
Their questions were way too difficult. We don't actually know anything more than they do. We're just more experienced dreamers, that's all.
Vivid dreams. You guys ever had vivid dreams before? That's the one where you got... Oh, no, that's lucid dreaming. Never mind. You guys ever had lucid dreams before?
It's more rewarding to explore and contemplate the meaning of a question than to focus on the answer itself. Right now, these people are like wanderers who've starved for 3 days and 3 nights and are desperate to replenish their energy. And now that Paimon has said that, you know who comes to mind?
Miss Nahida herself.
If she was here, she'd probably be making some similar analogy.
Whoops. Whoops. Didn't mean to skip you, Paimon. No, not at all. Not like you were saying too much or anything.
Unfortunately, she's super busy right now and may not have time for gatherings like this.
Dear experts, we have another guest who would like to consult you.
But you saw how we answered all the questions just now. We're not really all that knowledgeable.
Ah, but this guest is rather special.
Miss Nahida
My
herself.
question is, why didn't you immediately tell me about such an interesting place?
Huh? Nahida, how did you get here?
Interesting events like a moment of dreams don't happen every day after all. No matter how busy things are, I'd still set aside some time to check it out. Anyway, I really didn't expect to meet you here.
Oh, right! If there's anyone that understands dreams, it's you! You should be able to help us answer all these questions.
You're not wrong. Alright, they can ask me anything. The more interesting, the better.
And now they have nothing to ask. Eh?
Huh? What's wrong? You were all so excited a minute ago. Why the sudden hesitation?
Develop some courage. Yeah, man.
Even so, it's not like I look super intimidating or anything, right? And in terms of reputation and renown, you've also done many great things in Sumeru, yet they didn't even flinch at you.
Not the same as approaching a freaking god.
Alas, the interesting questions have all vanished in an instant. It appears I'm the one spoiling the fun here.
You'll be alright.
That's not true, Nahida.
I don't want to get in the way of the original purpose of a moment of dreams, which is to let people gather here and freely share their marvelous dreams. Now the atmosphere here is like water poured into a container. The water is more secure and settled, but it has lost its free-flowing nature from the river. I just want it to be another drop in the water, not the cold and restrictive container.
She's sulking. Hey! It's alright, everyone! No need to be shy.
Alright. I'll give it a try.
Okay.
Oh, it's the slime guy.
Hey, drop the nicknames, would you? Besides, I don't want to become a slime anymore. Maybe a finch or fish is more suitable for me.
The sun guy! Oh boy.
I see. So you want to become a small animal in your dreams, right? Why do you think that sounds good to you?
I guess I just want to experience something different. My everyday life is nothing.
Sounds like
the
you
same.
need a hobby, my guy. You need a hobby.
The sky is right above me and the ocean just over the horizon, yet I remain caged in a life of monotony.
So you want to experience something new in your dreams? Sorry. I'm getting a little confused. Why don't you seek out some new experiences in real life?
Because if I don't work, I won't have any mora. Sure, I don't want to be out hammering nails and cutting wood every day, but I have aging parents and young children to take care of.
Besides the children part. Yeah, same, my guy, same. If I don't work, I won't have enough money. And, I don't cut wood or hammer nails, but understandable.
By the time this all dawned on me, I realized that my life has already been filled to the brim by trifling matters, and I have no more freedom.
Yeah.
But if that's the case, then even if you became a flying bird or swimming fish, you will still be hammering nails and cutting wood in your dreams. The reason is you've already been caged. It doesn't matter what your physical body turns into. Your mind will still be stuck in the same predicament.
Really? That sounds pretty terrible. Then what should I do?
I don't know everything that you're going through, but how about replacing your hammer?
Huh? Replacing my hammer?
Yeah, use a shoe.
That's right. Having worked for such a
You
long
got
time,
chanclas.
you of
Use
all
some
people must know what
chanclas.
makes a good hammer.
Well, of course. A good hammer needs to be heavy enough to drive the nail in with just a couple taps, and the handle has to have a good grip to it, not too smooth. Come to think of it, I haven't replaced my current hammer in quite some time.
Maybe it does make sense.
You should replace it. Then decorate the handle with something you like. Maybe some ornaments, fur, or hard leather wrapping. Then write the names of your children on it.
I'm gonna use my child's head to bang on a nail.
That makes sense. I think it'd give me a good boost of energy at work.
Mm.
A new sense of adventure often begins with the little things in life.
We're gonna be using little Bob today.
You don't need to become a bird in the air or a fish in the sea. You only need to do your
That got
best in
dark,
life,
I'm sorry.
and all those things you cherish will become your source of happiness.
Yes. Yes, I get it now. This is a real eye-opener for me. I'll go and pick out a new hammer right away. No, I should make one of my own. Thank you, Great Dendro Archon.
That's our Nahida. Only you would know how to get right to the heart of the problem.
Actually, I didn't really understand the problem.
Oh.
Huh? I gave him that advice because I once saw a worker doing the same thing. Whenever he became tired, he'd look at some names on the handle of his tool. After a moment, he'd start to smile. It really surprised me at the time. My guess is that the names on the handle were of important people to him. After observation, I know this kind of behavior motivates people. But why is that? Is it because of excitement, anticipation, or helplessness? I really don't know. And even if I could know what's going through his mind, it's still difficult to fully grasp his feelings.
Oh, Paimon gets what you mean. Huh. Paimon had no idea it takes you so much effort to understand these kinds of things.
That's why I was a bit nervous just now. But luckily, seeing his happy face in the end reassured me that I didn't say anything wrong. Don't mind me, though. This is just my way of learning.
Hey, don't forget about Paimon!
No, you go back to wherever you came from.
Super skilled at reading people's feelings.
Are you? Are you really?
Thanks, you two. That makes me feel a lot better. Let's move on to the next question, shall we?
I already asked the experts my question earlier, but I wanted to hear the Dendro Archon's response too. What should I do if I want to see my deceased wife in my dreams every night?
Longing for the deceased.
It was something. Wait.
Even if you keep reliving those beautiful memories, it'll only highlight the emptiness in your real life. If your wife were still alive, she certainly wouldn't want to see you like this, would she?
No, I suppose not. But our time together in my dreams is not just reliving
It's
our
accurate
past
picture,
together.
my guy.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I miss her too much. But it's really as if she had come back to life in my dreams. She even remembers each and every dream. After I wake up and then continue dreaming again later, we can pick up our conversation right where we last left off.
That's really amazing. Statistically speaking, continuous dreams are extremely rare.
They really are. Have you guys ever had continuous dreams? I've had 3 in my whole lifetime. Absolutely crazy. My first one, I believe, was it was like a competition thing, right? It was some weird kart racing. I remember it clear as day. It was wild. So so the kart wasn't your basic kart, right? You know, like Mario Kart or any of that stuff. This kart consisted of kind of like rollerblades for your feet, but instead of you wearing it on your feet, you sit down in this little chair, and there's this like, I need to draw this up for you guys, but I can't. I'd have to load up. You know what? You know what? Hold on. I change your plans. Let me see. Where's my window capture? Window capture. Okay. Okay, so where is this? So essentially, it's not showing up. Maybe if I hide that? No, it's up here. Why is it up here? Eh? Maybe it isn't window capture. Yes. I don't know why I'm so insistent on telling you guys this stupid dream. We'll get back to it. Remind me of this dream. I will get back to it. Anyways.
It's almost as if my wife has obtained a second life in my dreams. But the more vivid she appears, the emptier I feel, and the more painful it is when I wake up. I don't know whether to call it a blessing or a curse.
Maybe all of this is rooted in your deep longing for her. Were there any unresolved matters or regrets between the two of you?
I don't know. I suppose my biggest regret is that I couldn't spend the rest of my life with her. I really felt like I was ready to move on. I wouldn't be so hesitant now if it weren't for these hyper-realistic dreams I've been having.
Huh. You know, they say that whatever's on your mind is what goes into your dreams.
But dreams are, and will forever be, just dreams. We are people living in the real world. It's not good to be overly obsessed with dreams. All it'll do is fill up your mind and eat away at your thoughts.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm also a little disappointed in myself. I still need to take care of our child. And it's probably not good to let her see me in such a state.
That's why he's got huge old bags in his eyes.
Anyway, thanks for your advice, Great Dendro Archon.
I'm a little worried about him. I hope he can find a way to cheer up soon. I think I can handle things from here. You don't need to stay here if you find it boring. You're here to have a good time after all.
Alright, see ya. Bye. What's in my bag? What is this? Oh. We don't look at that. Anyways, let's go do some commissions real quick, yeah? Let's have some action going on. I don't want all just story. Now then. What is that sleeping cat? That is a sleepy cat. I had to think about it for a second. No sleepy today. I know I'm comfy, but no sleepy today.
Frozen. Crisp. Flash frost.
Busted. Chop. Game's up. Fun's over. Really? Observe. I will end you.
Uh-oh.
Strike is one. Time for a light show.
No, I just don't have, this is not my main team. If I did my main team, this would have been over within minutes.
Things are about to get dicey. Observe! A festive reprise!
Here, why don't I show you my main team? Ah. But yeah, that team I just like playing because pew pew. My Yoimiya goes pew pew because the Yunjin buff, right? Besides that, not much happens. Up. It is up.
Take it easy.
Oh, well, yes, no combat for you guys. Just a boring chase the weasel. Why'd you come back here? Oh. Okay. Okay. Wonder.
No, my sword! Ring cutter! Quietly now. Busted. Here comes the catch. Yeah.
I knew it. Okay. Too suspicious. Way too suspicious to have that many slimes here. Diluc, Ketchat, and Barbara. Oh, Diluc. Okay, I gotcha. I don't know the build behind teams, so I can't say anything, right? But if it works for someone, it works for someone. That's all I know, and that's all I care. I used to have a DPS Barbara. I haven't even done this yet. Let me get a picture of this. Nice. Alright. Try me.
Witness the pack. Quietly now. Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over. Judgment. Punishment.
All done. All done. That's why I don't quite like doing this too much, because it's a little fast. It's nice, but maybe a little too fast. What's this? Alright, I haven't been on for a long time. There's all my commissions. Okay, I'm back to the story. Back to the story.
Add Astro. Thank you for Add a.
Before you ask, most of my other characters are not that built. giant mess of characters. But what matters is I'm having fun.
Body and mind.
She become the depressed man.
Are you feeling any better now?
Yes. I think the Dendro Archon made a really good point. I need to stop dwelling on my wife like this and move on with my life. Now that I think about it, my wife and I always meet at a familiar place in my dreams. I know where that place exists in reality, but it's a bit far and dangerous. I don't dare to go there on my own, but at the same time, I feel as if I should go and have a look anyway. Otherwise, I'll keep on feeling like everything is covered in a haze. Like I'm only half awake. Once I can stop dreaming about that place, I'll probably be able to get my life back together. Actually, you two are adventurers, right? If it's okay with you, could you escort me to that place?
Yeah,
I
it might also
guess.
be a good chance for us to unwind.
Is it?
Even if you can't see your wife there, taking in some nice scenery will definitely help cheer you up.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Alright, go ahead and get yourself ready then.
Think of longing for the deceased. Prepare to tell Nahida about Greater Lord Rukadevata. I got this. I got it. Nahida should at least know that she existed once in this world. She once existed in this world. Or she read my mind.
Are you
Or
headed
no.
off to some interesting place without telling me again?
Huh? Wait, aren't you supposed to be answering questions?
I just finished, and they really got a lot out of it. So many interesting and novel thoughts. Anyway, it looks like you're going somewhere. Why don't you take me with you?
I don't know, child god who doesn't wear shoes.
Oh, there's no need to trouble you, great Dendro Archon. I imagine you must have many other important things to deal with.
No need to stand on ceremony. Besides, I wouldn't have asked to come along if I didn't have a good reason. I wanted to use this opportunity to discuss with you some things that are puzzling me right now.
Huh. I didn't know the great Dendro Archon could become puzzled too.
I'm not all that different from you, you know. Alright, let's go. We can talk on the way.
Better go there, the whole Greater Lord Rukadevata. Make some explaining. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fly all the way to there. Yeah. We'll climb. We'll climb our way up. Yep. Oh boy. Give me some action. Oh, I can. Let me perform for you guys. Hold on. No. There we go. Thank you. Let's see. I used to know how to play Eyes on Me. It's the item that we need for these stupid things again. And so, yeah. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh no. That stupid tone that thing is singing is reminding me of the Groose.
It's always nice to go for a leisurely stroll.
Huh. Do adventurers often go to places like this?
Always.
I guess so.
So, this is where you always meet your wife in your dreams?
Yeah. Oh. Dropped my phone.
Yes, for the most part. Our place is on the summit, just up ahead. When I saw her in my dreams, we didn't do anything but talk about ordinary, mundane topics. I'd tell her about our daughter, Haidar, and she always listened intently. She would also reminisce about the past with me, telling me interesting stories and cracking jokes. It feels like no matter how long we may chat, it's never enough.
You guys haven't been in such a relationship? Must be nice.
It's the little things in life that matter the most.
Must be nice.
This is the part I'm a little puzzled about. I'm very familiar with dreams, and normally, they lack logic and continuity.
Oh.
But you said she could remember what you had told her before, right?
That's right. She always listened to me carefully in real life, and now, she's doing the same in my dreams. She always surprises me with some details from our lives in the real world. The fact that she can remember such things makes me feel like she's alive.
Whoa, that's pretty weird. Well, dreams are kind of weird to begin with.
However, the problem is that his dreams have too much structure and continuity. Most dreams are far more fragile than you can imagine. For example, a loud noise outside your window in the real world could cause your dream self to get loaded into and fired out of a big cannon. Another example. If you're thirsty in the real world, then you might find yourself trudging through a desert in
Actually,
your dreams.
yeah.
But the appearance of your wife seems unusually stable and unaffected by any outside interference. Statistically, this should be extremely rare.
I don't understand it either. But I have no reason to suspect or reject these dreams.
But I still want to figure out the how and the why. These kind of dreams are novel to me as well. That's why I want to have a look at the scene your dreams have been taking place at. Let's go. Just think of it as a nice little hike to the top of the mountain.
Allow me to adjust the volume once again. I want to hear more of this. Thank you. And now there is none. Cool. There it is. Nani? I can suck. Alright, allow me to do this real quick. Where are you? Oh right, I have Ninja Cat. Forgot about Ninja Cat. Or yeah, Wall Cat? Wall Cat. But
Trainee Forest Ranger Kale, report.
okay.
mushrooms inside.
Also, yes, now you have a whole list of my team,
time to
of
pull
my
the trigger.
characters. I do, in fact, have a Dea, who is partially built. Not big number damages, but that's something. She does something.
Well, he really wasn't kidding. This place definitely isn't safe.
We'll make quick work of this. Easy
No
peasy.
matter. We'll just finish them quickly.
Huh? Are you going to fight too, Nahida?
Of course. This is all part of our little trip.
Don't need you.
Hey!
Busted. No, my sword. Rain cutter. Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Okay.
Lights out.
Usually they die before I get to Hu Tao. It's still there. It's still there.
Amazing!
Oh boy.
Seems like a great spot for eating snacks and taking a nap. Paimon wouldn't mind spending some time here every day either.
I've yet to see anything strange about this place. I do not plan to deny the power of longing. Such an intense but unquantifiable emotion could indeed have the power to organize dreams.
His wife must be a really amazing person. Huh? Wait, where'd he go?
He isn't real. Ooh.
So you were waiting for me here? Well, guess what? I've brought someone amazing with me today. When the Dendro Archon said she wanted to come with me, I could hardly believe it. I'll bring Haidar once I'm more familiar with the way here. She's been telling me that she really misses you.
Huh? What's wrong with him? There's nobody there.
Wait, Minar. Don't go that way. It's dangerous.
Uh-oh, he's gonna fall! Catch him!
Luckily he didn't fall. But what was all that rambling about? He also looks like he's passed out.
He's in a dream now. What he said just now matches almost perfectly with the dreams he's described to us earlier.
Oh, so he fell asleep and started to have the same dream?
I find it a little strange as well, but we mustn't awaken someone while they're sleepwalking. All we can do is sit here and wait.
It's actually really dangerous, yeah.
Huh? Minar. Where's Minar?
Oh, good! You're finally awake!
What happened?
News.
Huh? Sleepwalking? Oh, right.
It's only just a dream. So I traveled back down that road. We're gonna stop. Open my eyes. Oh boy.
The moment I reached the summit, I saw my wife, Minar, sitting there, and walked over to her. After I introduced her to you, she seemed a little flustered and started walking away. I told her to stop because of the cliff, and then she seemed to suddenly disappear. A strong wind started to blow around me and the sky grew dark. When I realized something wasn't right, I woke up.
That sounds pretty wild. Maybe you were just too tired.
I don't think so. I slept a lot yesterday, and I don't feel very sleepy now.
Maybe we've affected the way his subconscious constructs dreams by following him here. Anyway, all that matters is that you woke up safe and sound.
I think I know what happened now. I'm sorry. If it weren't for you, I would have fallen.
Let's head back now. Don't come back to this place again for the time being.
Be gone.
Oh, okay.
Nahida, what's on your mind? Paimon's a little worried now.
We still don't have enough evidence to work off of, so it's hard to draw any reliable conclusions yet. But I'm
Oh, right!
Oh.
Come to think of it, there were lots of people from the event who had vivid memories of their dreams.
Right. And not only at a moment of dreams, there may be people like this all across Sumeru. We need to understand what's happening and the rate of its development as soon as possible.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's head back. Stop standing there, Ilmon. Let's go.
I'll take that flower. Dreams are weird, aren't they? I remember very clearly the continuous dreams. Usually last 3 nights. I think the shortest one was 2 nights, but 3 nights of dreams. Wild.
Oh, you're back already. How'd it go?
We have an emergency on our hands. Please notify everyone here that while they can continue to discuss their dreams, they mustn't try to visit or recreate the locations and scenes that they have been experiencing in them.
What? All right, if that's the wish of the great Dendro Archon. But could you at least tell me what happened? You all look so serious. I see. I never knew even a dream could be so dangerous. Don't worry. I'll be sure to notify all the event participants and inform the other staff members about what has happened. Using the event registration list, I should be able to contact more people that were interested in dreams and warn them about the situation.
Thank you. That would be very helpful.
Let me confirm if all of today's participants are still here. Atta has already left. It seemed that he was on his way to make a hammer, so that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, wait a second. Where's Katya? Has anyone seen Katya? Has she already left?
Oh, I think she already left. She said there was somewhere she wanted to go.
Oh no. Did she want to look for the place from her dreams too?
Can you tell us where she went?
Yes, she did briefly mention it. Somewhere near Chatrakam Cave.
Alright, thank you. We'll go look for her. Please help us tell the others not to do anything reckless.
Sure thing. Who would have known things would have turned out like this?
Who would have thought in a world like Genshin? In a world like Genshin, who would have thought that things would turn out like this? Whoosh. Yep. I have a very stupid team, by the way. I'll try to show you guys.
Come on, let's rescue her. Everyone hold hands.
Let me leave you alone. Busted. Take it easy. Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
You can't run! Punishment!
She seems to be in the same condition as Ilmon earlier.
Yes, but luckily she hasn't been injured or jolted awake yet. Let's carefully move her somewhere safer.
See you tomorrow, Professor Aisha. Huh? Why am I back here again? Dreaming? Oh, I see. It was all just a dream. Well, that makes sense. After all, it hasn't changed a single bit.
Huh? What's it?
Nearly 20 years, and it still hasn't bloomed.
Does it have something to do with your dream? Please, tell us what you mean.
Sorry. I'm still feeling a little groggy. Please give me a moment here. Alright.
That was fast.
Where to start? Right, this plant. So, Professor Aisha gave me this plant just before she left. She was a good friend of my parents and my first real tutor. She was also an outstanding Amorta researcher. In addition to her extraordinary academic talents, she was also skilled in combat and would accept lots of work from the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, so you mean she's left on an adventure?
Yes. When I was about 10 years old, she told me that she must go look for the secrets of the Abyss, and that she would be gone for a long time. I grabbed hold of her and wouldn't let go. I didn't know what the Abyss was. I just knew that she was like family to me. She hugged me, and we cried for some time until I fell asleep. When I woke up, I was already back home. She still decided to leave, but had left behind a letter for me saying that I was the person she cared for most in this world. She claimed that investigating the Abyss could help more ordinary people protect the people and things they care about.
It's kind of funny because when I tell people good night, I usually say enjoy the abyss, right? And I don't know. It's just something stupid. Don't worry about it.
She had obtained some important evidence during her past adventures. If she didn't set off right away, she might miss the perfect opportunity.
Guess Ad Astra Abyssosque isn't just a slogan.
She left a seed in the letter, telling me that if it sprouted and bloomed, then she'd come back no matter what sort of risky situation she was in. She said she looked forward to seeing me all grown up, but strangely, I've tried watering it, feeding it, everything I could think of, but I've never been able to get it to bloom. I even went to ask the Amorta researchers, and they couldn't explain it either.
May I have a look at the plant?
Of course. I was hoping the great Dendro Archon could help me solve this problem.
It's dead.
Let me see.
It's not a real plant.
Huh? We've never seen that look on Nahida's face before.
Expression pleading for help.
She looks a little unwell. Hold on, we'll be right back. What's wrong, Nahida? You can't tell what's wrong with the plant either?
No, I immediately understood what's happening with that plant. I'm just not sure if I should say it. This plant is not known to the academic world. It's a new species that our teacher managed to cultivate by some special means. Judging by its features, I can tell from the moment it sprouted it'll never be able to bloom.
It can't be.
It means that this Professor Aisha she keeps mentioning might have foreseen the danger and was prepared to never return.
Rip Professor. Rip Professor Aisha.
From my experience observing people, she would undoubtedly regard this as a brutal revelation. When forced to confront such brutal truths, people may break down into tears, talk nonsense, or lose their tempers. I know she has to face the truth, but at the same time, I don't want to hurt her. Tell me, what should I do?
Yeah, that's a tricky one. Seems like you've
I'll
already...
just tell her straight up.
I'm just pushing it all on you?
Well, it's alright. There are all kinds of people, and the examples you observed are just the most extreme cases.
Okay. Thank you.
Let's go back and tell her.
Water. Water? Water?
Huh? It'll never bloom? But how's that possible? If a plant is unable to bloom, doesn't that mean it can't reproduce either? All that's left for it to do is slowly wither away. Are you saying she never intended to return?
I'm sorry, but she gave you
Seriously?
a bush plant like
So
the one
everything
behind you.
she said was a lie?
A bush plant like the one right behind you. Not a flower. Mm-mm.
But she meant well. Since the separation was inevitable, she hoped that you would be able to come to grips with such a cruel parting a little later in life. Yeah, her love, care, and attention to you, all those warm moments were real.
I guess she had hoped that you could understand and respect her choice after learning the truth.
I see. Sorry, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but it's just so much to take in.
It's I was confused for a second there. Second Paimon? What are you talking about, Nacho? And I realized you're talking about Nahida here, and
the dream is so beautiful.
Why is there a second
reality is
Paimon?
heartlessly cold.
I don't know either. Okay, we don't make the rules.
I really thought she had come back. I had so much to tell her.
These dreams may not be as pure and beautiful as they seem. Some kind of power may be
This one's a little bigger.
Yes. So with that in mind, until our investigation is completed,
But they're both
please return
going.
to the event and ignore
They're
any
both
further
very
temptations
gullible.
from
It's
your
fine.
dreams.
Is the expert Miss Violet somewhere here? She might be able to tell us if they're yeetable or not. Our yeet expert.
I see.
But I don't know if she's here or
Thank
not.
you for rescuing me, and sorry for the trouble. Luckily, the plant didn't get hurt either.
Yeah, I should ask her later. You are definitely an expert in being silly.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have anything
But I
left to
need my
remember
yeet
her by.
expert right now. I'm gonna deem them yeetable, yes. But the yeet expert has to confirm for me. We also have a demolitions
Thanks,
expert.
Traveler in Paimon. She seems to have finally
I
accepted
don't pay
the
you guys
truth,
for nothing.
but I think she'll still need a long time to come to terms with her feelings. I saw her waver the moment you mentioned love. It was almost like a gentle rain, arriving just in time to put out a fire that was about to spread.
It's because people have something called empathy.
Empathy? I see. This is valuable knowledge indeed.
By the way, you said there may be something that's trying to exploit their feelings. Any idea what that might be?
Yes. What's common between Ilmon and Katya's cases is that they've both lost someone dear to them. And now, they get to meet the people they cherish in their dreams again. And the people feel more real than anything a regular dream could hope to create. Instead of interpreting it as a result of their longing, I have to consider a more antagonistic explanation. Someone is taking advantage of their longing.
Yeah, they're just causing these people to dream. What are they after?
Dream bugs. That's what they're after.
This is exactly
Lots
what
and
we
lots
need
of
to
dream
investigate.
bugs.
Anyway, let's pay another visit to a moment of dreams. I have a bad feeling about all this. I hope things haven't gotten any worse.
Oops, all dreams. Look at this, guys. Where is it? Hold on. Boom. It's great. It's great. I love it. It's great. She sticks out her tongue. Okay. Okay. Enough of that. Let's go.
We're back. How's everything here?
I
People
am
are
so
dying.
sorry, Great Dendro
Uh-oh.
Archon. We're still trying to figure out how to explain the whole thing to everyone. Because of your warning, we brought dreamers here even if they were completely unaware of the danger. But some of them have already fallen asleep, and they haven't woken up for a long time. I fear
Pretty sure
there's
it's called a
nothing we
coma.
can do about it. A moment of dreams is just a small interest group. We don't have enough staff members to handle this.
Just as I expected. It seems my guess was correct.
It's the Dendro Archon. She's back.
What happened? Why have we been gathered here?
Many of you here have been experiencing some beautiful dreams. But I'm sorry to tell you that based on our investigation, there's some kind of conspiracy behind them. Before we learn the truth, please don't try to recreate the scenes in your dreams. Whatever you see, don't be tempted by them.
Huh? But...
I don't think it's a big deal. Aren't we just dreaming? It's not like dreams will have an effect on others.
We've already met 2 people who ran off to the countryside alone and got caught in dangerous situations by falling to the temptations in their dreams.
That's right! These aren't just dreams! It's serious!
Alright, I get it.
Do you?
So does that mean once we have some conclusive results from the investigation, we can continue to enjoy these dreams?
Yeah, I still want to visit my sister in my dreams.
It would depend on the result of our investigation. Yes.
I'm sorry if what I'm about to say sounds a little offensive, Great Dendro Archon, but we had a discussion with the folks who just arrived here. In all of our dreams, we were able to reunite with people who were very close to us. They all seemed as if they were alive again, which makes us reluctant to wake up.
Yes, that's also what we've observed in our investigation.
So if the results of this investigation would mean an end to those dreams, that'd be quite cruel to us. All of us understand the danger, but perhaps you can't quite understand just how much those people mean to us. I don't think everyone will be on board with the plan to abandon these dreams for good. Before the conclusion of the investigation, they'll at least want to meet the people in their dreams one last time and say goodbye.
We've never had such a difficult situation before. It appears that not many people are willing to cooperate.
So they still want to return to their dreams despite knowing the danger?
That's right. Compared with these sweet and beautiful dreams, our warnings of danger are dull and emotionless. It looks like the situation will inevitably spiral out of control. The more time we waste, the more people will ignore our warnings and return to their alluring dreams.
So, what should we do?
Seems we have to go into a dream and find out the truth for ourselves.
Not again.
Pedrush, is there anyone here who's experiencing a marvelous dream right now?
Let me think. Yes, this way.
Good. Please take us there.
This lady refused to heed our warnings and fell asleep here a little earlier.
Little Miss Debbie.
She's only asleep and hasn't started sleepwalking. It seems she hasn't sunk too deep into her dream yet.
Do we also need to fall asleep if we want to go into her dream?
Don't worry about that. I'm Lesser Lord Kusanali after all.
What does that even mean? What, can we enter dreams? Yes, we can.
Now, don't be nervous. Just close your eyes. Imagine yourselves as waves gradually.
Just close your eyes, chat. Imagine yourselves. Just imagine yourselves.
You slowly wash over the shore and sink into the sand.
Imagine yourselves being buried in the sand. Yes. Waves coming in, crashing. You're about to drown. Congratulations. Training 101. It's great.
What's wrong, Traveler? You look a little disoriented. Really? Paimon didn't notice anything. Anyway, seems like we've made it into the dream.
I thought we would arrive at some familiar scene, But we seem to have landed in a completely unfamiliar place.
Whoa.
Dreamland is very, very populated by plants. What is up with that?
Amazing.
Theoretically, we should have gone straight into Debbie's dream. Things do seem to have gone a bit sideways here. Anyway, let's see if we can find any leads.
Okie got it. Right.
I see everything.
Busted. Gotcha. Rain cutter. Here comes the catch. Judgment. Lights out.
Boing.
Huh? A door? Wonder where it could lead. Well, it's not like we have any other way to go now. Let's go in and have a look.
We're in the cafe? Or restaurant? Restaurant.
Hey!
Let's go to a
This
restaurant.
place looks familiar. Isn't it Puspa Cafe?
It's cafe.
Oh! Paimon sees Debbie! She's right over there! Looks like we've come to the right place.
These alluring dreams often portray a scene from real life, which concurs with our previous findings.
Really? But what about that space we were in just now? You can't mean... This is another collective dream?
Yes. Given that so many people have been experiencing these beautiful dreams, I would say it's very likely that they're interconnected. Compared to an interconnected dream, independent individual dreams would be much harder to manage and manipulate.
Ah, Paimon gets it now. Well, let's go talk with Debbie. Oh, but there are some other people next to her. Are they dreaming too?
If this space is exclusive to Debbie's dream, then the others beside her are most likely the people she cherishes. Anyway, we should confirm that first, just to be sure.
Huh. How do we do that?
Just leave it to me.
Tapping Nahida's elemental skills allows Keems to know how to hear the inner thoughts of those hit by the skill. Oh.
The coffee here still tastes the same as ever. You two have traveled all around Teyvat. Surely you've all tasted better coffee than this.
I suppose so, but no matter how good things may be elsewhere, nothing beats the taste of home.
Coffee.
That's right. It's hard to change your tastes. Anyway, here's to your return home. Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back. Welcome back. How may I help you today? What are you thinking of, guy? You're not real, okay?
Oh. How could they be? Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Huh? She sounds a little hesitant. I've confirmed that this dream belongs only to Debbie, because I'm unable to hear the thoughts of the other two people with her.
So, this is the power of the Dendro Archon?
If you guys hear firecrackers, I'm very sorry. Some neighbors are shooting some firecrackers in the park nearby. Or maybe, yeah.
Don't worry. I don't often use my powers like this. It's rather impolite. Alright. I need to get myself ready. It won't be easy to break it to her, but there's no avoiding it now.
The Great Dendro-Archon! What brings you here?
I'm sorry to interrupt your celebration, but have you noticed that what's happening here doesn't quite match up with your memories?
I don't quite understand, Great Dendro-Archon. What do you mean?
I get it. The Dendro-Archon is trying to say that it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that we're able to gather here.
Hey, how about a cup of coffee for all of you? My treat. We just returned from a fruitful adventure.
Memories? A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity?
Think carefully. You of all people should know what really happened to them. Are you sure that meeting here and chatting the day away like this isn't just a product of your own wishful thinking?
Yes. The reports from the Steambird were true.
The Steambird?
The ship they were on struck a reef and sank. And I never heard from Basima and Gaspar again.
Hey, come on now. What are you talking about, Debbie?
Yeah, trust your memories. Nothing you see here
Not
is
even
real.
us. Trust your memories, chat. Nothing you see on the stream is real. The stream isn't real. I'm not real. Yeah.
I get it now. This is a dream, isn't it? But since it's my dream, it doesn't matter if this is real or not. I enjoy the way things are here. I no longer have to face the tragedies of real life.
What did my window go up?
These friends mean the world to me. Nobody else can understand me like they do. There's nothing wrong with continuing this dream. Is there?
I'm worried that if you were to continue dreaming like this, the lines between dreams and reality will gradually become too blurred for you.
Ooh. That's not good.
These dreams will always give you what you want, while reality remains full of pain and difficult situations. If you're not careful, you can get hurt.
Don't worry. I still have control. I won't let it go that far.
They all say that.
Are you sure?
Hey, how about we put all this troublesome stuff aside and get back to our coffee and snacks,
There's no... I only see coffee. Eh?
Whether it's just a dream or real life, you should be happy.
You can't just brush off something like this. We don't even know how you people got here or where you even came from.
Don't push it, Paimon. Jeez.
Sorry. Paimon didn't mean to upset anyone.
I'm not real. Back.
No, it's alright. I understand that you're just trying to look out for me.
It seems that for now, this place is still relatively harmless for you. But I wonder if there's any way to go deeper into the dream.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I once heard a strange voice tell me that there's an entrance here. I'm not interested in checking it out at the moment, but maybe I'll go in and have a look later.
Okay, thanks for your help. Just as I expected, we're only on the surface of this dream. Let's go.
Gotcha. Bench. Yep. Back in here. Whoa. Looks like we're stuck in here for just a little longer.
What are we doing here again? Wait a second. We were just up there. No, down there? Did we go up or down?
Don't panic. This is how dreams work. We've left Debbie's dream, but the dream is still continuing onward. I'm not sure where it'll lead us. This dream has the ability to create imaginary people, which is why people are so unwilling to wake up.
If it weren't for what we just saw, Paimon might still find that a bit hard to believe.
I have a guess. If these dreams are connected, then there should be some sort of order to them. The fact that Debbie was able to realize that she was dreaming means that she is not very deep in the dream yet. But the space we're in has been turned upside down. Do you remember the characteristics of dreams that I mentioned earlier?
Oh, right! Dreams are chaotic.
That's right. It's possible that we're heading deeper into this dream now. And the deeper we go, the closer we'll get to the essence of the dream.
Right! So the answers might be waiting for us deeper in the dream.
Yes, and we should get ready for whatever we may encounter.
Okay. Whatever you say, Nahida. Paimon too.
It looks like we may need to put something inside there.
Okay. What do I know if we're back? Oh, okay. I see the screen kind of copying what I'm doing. Sorry about that. But then I died. Which has been happening more often than not.
Everyone hold hands! The Temple of Wisdom!
Quietly now. Rain outlines your fate. Wait, you can't run! See?
Easy peasy. Okay. Let's go.
Whoa.
Mario.
When it rains, it seems to disappear slowly.
Yes, and it appears again as soon as the rain stops. It's less like a flower, and more like a dendro slime that's trying to keep out of sight.
Here we go again with Nahida's analogy.
Rain cutter. Gotcha. Cha. Game's up. Fun's over. Judgment. Punishment.
Be quiet. What's going on? Uh-oh.
Huh? Are we back up here again? Wait. Paimon's confused. Are we up here or down there? Good thing we didn't fall.
Yes, we did. We just fell upwards.
That's not helping, Nahida.
Oh, we did fall upwards.
I have no clue what's going on anymore.
Hey man, you are not very bright. Not that complicated. Not at all. Into the next stream. I want this to be done with.
Wait,
We're almost done today's stream anyways.
Here a little earlier?
This is probably Ilmon's dream.
Yo man.
Huh? Why would he start dreaming again?
Yes, but it seems that the danger isn't enough to stop him from longing for his wife.
Based on what we've learned
Man
so
is
far,
lonely.
he must be sleeping more deeply for his dreams to appear here.
But fortunately, he already knows us from before, so hopefully we'll be able to wake him up.
Wake up, man. Wake up.
Oh, it's you. Incredible. I didn't know you would appear in my dream, too.
Did you say dream? Wait, so you know this is a dream?
Of course. Such good things rarely happen to me in real life these days. Here, let me introduce everyone. This is Minar, my wife who I mentioned before. And this is our daughter, Hydar.
Hello.
I know
It's a great
Hydar.
honor to meet the Dendro Archon.
Whoa, Dad! You know the Dendro Archon? That's amazing! And what's this? Is it a new toy?
Rip Paimon. I'll give it to you for 50. Yeah, 50.
No, it's Paimon, not a
Mora, that's what the money currency was called. I'll give it to you for 50 Mora.
think for a bit here.
Oh, right! We didn't see him in a moment of dreams earlier.
Sorry. I just had to make sure that Haidar could get a chance to see her mother. I had gotten pretty familiar with the hike, so I brought Haidar with me. I'm just glad we didn't meet any monsters along the way.
Yes, I'm glad too. I didn't expect her to grow up so fast. It must have been very hard for him. I regret not being able to fulfill my role as a wife and a mother.
No, don't talk like that. Let's leave all that unhappy stuff behind for now. Even if we're in a dream, it's still a blessing that we've been able to reunite in this way.
What should we do now? Should we tell him the truth?
You can let me break the news. I should be the one to do it. I'm sorry, but I should tell you that your dream did not create us. We are real people with our own consciousness. Like the last time we met, we are still investigating this dream, and we've already learned some things about it.
So you mean there's something nefarious with this dream as well?
Ilmon, what's going on?
It seems the reunion of our family is destined to only be temporary.
Huh? Is Mom leaving?
Maybe, but in all likelihood, that is indeed how things will end.
Oh. No, Mom, you can't leave!
I'm afraid I don't quite understand what's going on. Don't worry, Haidar. Mom's not going anywhere. Please, don't cry.
Minar doesn't understand any of this. I'm fully aware that this is a dream, so that's why I've never told her the truth, but... Never mind. It's not like I would know what to say. I mean, I don't get any of the complicated stuff. But regardless of whether this dream is good or bad, you're here to resolve it, right?
Yes.
Then please, let us enjoy this moment for just a while longer. Regardless of whatever caused this dream to come to pass, I feel extremely grateful to have had the chance to reunite with my family. But does this dream really have to disappear?
I'm afraid so.
Sorry, buddy. Everyone's gotta move on from everything eventually. That's just life, I guess.
Okay. I see. Please, come this way. You can go even deeper into the dream by heading in this direction. I have heard that the further down you go, the more pleasant the dreams become. And the more you want to stay. The answer you're looking for may also be found there. Go ahead.
Thank you for helping us, and I'm truly sorry.
You're welcome. It's not like I have any say in the matter. I'm just an ordinary person after all. Who am I to interfere with the work of a god? I'll be right behind you. I should at least let Minar and Haidar know what's going on here. Otherwise, my daughter might be mad at her mother after we wake up.
We're not doing something bad, are we, Nahida?
That depends on how you define good and bad.
Is this too cruel for Haidar? How can I ever get her to come to terms with this?
Onwards.
It's the same place again. This place is almost like a flight of stairs that connects all the dreams together.
But they appear to be getting more and more aggressive. Regular stairs wouldn't try to attack us.
Right. Something seems to be off about our theory. Ilmon is clearly fully aware that he's dreaming, and he's enjoying it. Rather than dreaming on a deeper level, he almost seemed more awake.
I
He's
believe we're on the right
he's
track,
woke.
but we
He's
just
so
need
woke.
another explanation. It's not that the dreams are getting deeper, it's the owner's attachment to the dreams that's getting stronger. But you would never mistake dreams for real life, right?
Sometimes, Paimon almost wishes her dreams but it's just a quick thought. It's not long before Paimon's thinking about other things, like sticky honey roast.
Listen, we're real beings living in the real world, and that's where our focus should be. This also explains the insubstantiality of our dreams. No matter what they may become, we don't really care. But if we decide to abandon reality and embrace our dreams, then our dreams will become far more substantial.
Oh, wait! Paimon's starting to get it now?
Your mind will begin to build the dream far more attentively, which in turn will make it feel more real. Do you remember how the Akasha can turn dreams into jnana energy?
Jana? Jana. Okay.
Constructing a realistic dream consumes a similar energy.
Does that mean there's a host of these dreams here like Mule
A server?
Zero's festival?
A giant server.
If we wake that person up, this collective dream will end, right?
Mm-hmm, most likely. But the collective dream in Sumeru City was created by the Akasha, and now the Akasha has been turned off. This has nothing to do with the Aranara, and humans are not capable of creating a collective dream, which means...
Huh? So, did someone manage to restart the Akasha?
That's impossible. But they are probably a scholar of the academia who had a close connection with the Akasha. Even so, how did they manage to do it? And how did they choose the host? Yeah, we haven't gotten to the end yet. Once we know their motive, all the questions will resolve themselves.
This is a little more than I bargained for. But what choice do I have? Let's dance.
Everyone hold hands!
No, my sword! Let me leave you a verse. Busted. Here comes the catch.
Nope. Whose dream are we in? That's not a dream.
This way, pretty little. Make yourselves at home!
Witness the power. Quietly now. Busted. Game's up. One's over. You can't run. Lights out.
All the water that used to be here has turned into rain.
Then let's get through here before the water level rises.
Uh-oh. So, you guys doing anything? Well, I guess I'll be streaming tomorrow too, but you guys gonna do anything for the rest of tomorrow? Or the beginning of tomorrow, I guess? Maybe shoot some fireworks, at night? Later? Yeah? Yes? No? Whatever you choose to do. Game broke on me for a second.
The destination is right ahead.
Finally. It only took 1,000 years.
Wow, a new place.
Most of Sumeru? No, that's...
Well, it's just new to Paimon in this dream.
This should be the final destination.
Huh? Really? Yeah, these are just ordinary city streets.
I have powers related to dreams, so it's usually easy for me to tell who's dreaming and who's created by dreams.
Is that how that works in Nahida?
I guess only those who have thoroughly accepted this dream will be able to come here.
There are so many people here. How can we find the host?
Don't worry, I have a way.
With your magical photo powers.
I see everything.
Anissa's always so calm. I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary dream, so it shouldn't be him.
It's a bit noisy today, isn't it?
Huh? You think so?
Oh, maybe you're right.
Hey! Shadia has such good taste. I can never go wrong with her opinion.
No, it doesn't seem to be her.
Sometimes I wish Rakesh could be more assertive, but I guess I'm also happy enough with the way things are.
No, it's not her, unfortunately.
Tonight dream. Jumping fountain, guys. Two of them. Banja.
You know, I've heard that plants grow better if you play music for them. And on that note, it's been a while since I last heard you play.
Sorry, I've been a little busy these last couple days.
Okay. You died. That's a bad joke. That's a bad joke.
Oh, the Dendro Archon. What a pleasant surprise.
Oh, welcome, Great Dendro Archon. And your companions, too. Welcome. I'm Amira. I run the flower shop here. And this is my husband, Moses.
Yes, how may we help you?
You already know all about me. There's no need for all the pleasantries. Perhaps I should call you the dream's owner?
As expected of the Dendro Archon. I'm sorry, Amira. It seems my research has attracted the Dendro Archon's attention. Why don't you go back to the flower shop? I'll come help you a little later.
Okay, of course, dear. I'll see you later.
It appears that I was too naive to think I could deceive the Dendro Archon in person like this. To avoid looking like too much of a fool, allow me to ask the first question. How well would you say you understand this dream?
This dream was built by the Akasha, and it has the power to create imaginary people who no longer exist in the real world. As for you, you found a unique way to become the owner of this dream, going so far as to have even given up the ability to wake up again.
Good boy. How is he eating that?
The ability to wake up?
Impressive. You truly are the embodiment of wisdom. Please, tell me how you were able to arrive at such a conclusion. In return, I'll answer the question you're most curious about.
It's simple.
Excuse me.
This space only consists of real people who are dreaming and imaginary people who are created here. Although you are here and appear no different from the others, I can't sense your dream. How can I wake up a person who's already awake?
Fascinating.
Since you're the fully awake owner of this dream, it can never collapse from you wake theoretically. This should also give you absolute control over this place. I have to admit, it really doesn't get much better than that. But even knowing all of that, one question remains. How did you do it?
Isn't the answer right in front of you, great Dendro Archon? It's because I've dedicated my entire reality to this dream. I uploaded my entire consciousness into the Akasha when it was still running.
That's insane. You're
Actually,
crazy.
this all started because of an accident. My original goal was not about the Akasha or a collective dream.
No. You were motivated above all to create a hyper-realistic person. The desire to reconnect with a real loved one is the one shared sentiment between all our dreamers.
That's right. However, human models are too complicated. Only the Akasha has a jnana energy supply.
He's living in VR chat.
To generate and sustain my models.
Essentially, he's living in VR chat.
The Akasha is truly magnificent. If I siphoned a minuscule amount of its energy, nobody would even notice. And even this minuscule amount of energy was already more than enough for my purposes. Even using just crude methods, I was still able to train a I named my first work Amira.
Huh? You mean the girl we just saw?
She and I entered the academia on the same day. Starting with admission procedures, we bumped into each other 6 times on just that first day. And because of that one day, we eventually went on to fall in love. We studied, conducted research, and made breakthroughs together. Our rhythm was always in step. I felt like we were 2 separate bodies that shared the same heart. However, Elazar later took her from me. Yes, I need more training samples to perfect Amira's personality. I found their details in the Akasha's database. Using the pretext of testing for mental health disorders, I implanted signaling devices in their bodies. This way I could connect them to a network, and Amira could feel their yearning. Little by little, they helped her to grow and develop a warm, human personality. To improve my efficiency and allow myself to focus on nothing
this is
but my
worse than
research,
VR chat.
I uploaded my consciousness as well, and became a part of the network.
He's creating an AI wife. Oh boy. Delusional is much. Delusional.
So, technically speaking, it's not that you won't wake up, it's that you can't wake up.
Yes, because the Akasha was suddenly turned off, I lost all of my jnana energy. I became imprisoned in the very network I had constructed. At first, I panicked. But, after coming to grips with the situation, I realized that I could restart this world as long as I could find a replacement source of jnana energy.
That means everyone in the network is providing you with jnana energy!
That's all there really is to it. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I'm just saving them as well as myself. I provide a beautiful dream, and in return, I harvest their jnana energy as fuel for the dream. They can wake up anytime they wish. People need to sleep anyway, so why not have some beautiful dreams while they rest?
I agree. This is the home we spent a great deal of effort on to build for ourselves.
Yeah, she's right. We're staying here of our own free will.
I don't understand this at all, but I just want to spend some more time with my family.
Thank you, dear. Great Dendro Archon. I hope you can understand.
You don't need to gather around here. It's all right. The Great Dendro Archon is nothing if not kind and considerate towards her people.
Uh-oh, now he's playing dirty.
Turn the real dreamers against us. Use the imaginary people.
It
boy.
seems like I won't need you to answer my last question. You're willing to tell me all your secrets because you have nothing to fear. If you use real people as your weapon and turn them against their Archon, then there's nothing the Archon can do.
Something, he's an Archon now, yeah, sure.
They just want to be with the people they cherish. I don't think there's anything wrong with me providing them with that opportunity. They don't wish to eternally part with their spouses and friends. What's so wrong about that? If you understood humans a little better, or had also experienced firsthand the absolute devastation of loss, then perhaps you wouldn't be so cold towards us.
If you had used your talents and determination for a just cause, you could have become a sage of the new generation. Unfortunately, you've committed one of the 6 cardinal sins of the Academia by attempting the forbidden and fearing none. You equated people's feelings with cold jnana energy and deprived them of the pain that they have to face. You lured them into these dreams, and even now, remain completely unaware of how evil all of this truly is.
Pain? Luring? Those kinds of things haven't existed here from the moment this world was created.
She's right here. This is Ilmon's child, Haidar.
Huh? My daughter? What's wrong with her?
This dream relies on a set network, which means that only those with devices planted in their bodies can enter this world. Carefully think back and retrace your steps.
I secretly went back to the mountainside with Haidar. Minar was already there waiting for me, and Haidar was able to see her mother. You mean she isn't actually the real Haidar?
No, because unlike you, she can't enter this dream. The moment you came into this dream, it created a Haidar to realize your wish of reuniting with your family.
That's pretty messed up.
So, tell me, where's the real Haidar?
She's still out there on the mountainside.
That's right. And she must have been terrified to see her father not in his right mind. Not to mention the monsters in that area. The situation is very dangerous.
If Haidar's still out there, then...
Wake up.
What are you talking about, Dad?
Wake
I
up.
don't understand.
I must wake up right now. I can't leave her there alone.
Oh.
It seems the others have also remembered something. People try to avoid pain and stay in their perceived bubbles of safety out of an instinct to protect themselves. This is human nature, but it is also one of their weaknesses. However, why are there still so many people striving to move forward, even when they know the path ahead is dangerous and painful? It's because people don't only live for themselves. They have families, loved ones, friends, and communities. They have dreams that they are still trying to achieve. But in this dream, you showed them only the most comfortable and soothing things. This entire world has been built on the foundation of buried and unseen pain. It's all just a well-devised scam.
It seems like I've stayed in the dream for too long.
People in the Genshin world are very easily convinced. Very easily
I still have
convinced.
so many things I haven't done.
They're also very selfish assholes. That's one big thing I've learned.
I thought gods didn't understand humans. That would have explained why they created such a flawed world where countless tragedies took place. I didn't expect you to arrive at the answer through sheer power of observation. If you wanted to spend a little time in the waking world, go right ahead. In any case, I wanted to spend some time alone with Amira.
He's gone.
As long as this dream continues to exist, you'll come back. Humans aren't as strong as you think. And even if you're a god, they won't always listen to you. It's time to purge all the extraneous data and noise.
Monsters, be careful! All of you, please, just get out of here and find somewhere safe.
I am the master of this dream. I can create endless waves of monsters with the snap of a finger. Don't worry, they'll wake up before they get hurt. Amira doesn't like to see others in pain. If you know what's good for you, leave now!
This is kind of fun. Surprise. Easy peasy.
You haven't won just yet. This dream is mine! If I go into hiding here, not even an Archon can ever find me. And as long as people yearn for happiness, they will return here and rebuild this paradise!
Hey, stop! What's that? The dream is spiraling out of control and is collapsing now.
Oh no. Amira. Amira. Amira!
It's a monster now. Oh no. That's the consequences of your own actions.
Are you alright?
You fool.
No, no, no!
Your wife was a...
Please, no!
a wolf all along. But he could by his own creations. Or me, I guess.
Get away from there! Don't ruin my flowers!
What should I do? Where did he go?
Left because he doesn't want you anymore.
Watch me melt this thing.
Am I? I'm not Amira.
Glad that's over.
Don't mind me sitting there.
What happened just now?
He's not very proficient in using the Akasha's technology, and he spent a lot of Nyana energy. All the people he created also turned into It's terrible.
Even Paimon's freaked out. Paimon can't imagine.
The good news is that the chaos seems to have subsided. Now we only need to wake up the people here and let them
Amira. My dear Amira.
It's super delusional.
They're all gone. It was just a big... I couldn't change my fate. And my knowledge turned out to be...
Do you still think this is...
I don't care about that. The Nyana energy used to sustain this dream has all been transformed into monsters. Let me disappear with Amira.
It seems that everything that's happened is too much for him. He's lost all hope.
He got what he
I think
deserved.
seeing Amira turn into a monster was punishment enough for him. After comprehending the hollowness of the unreal, it's time to revisit the meaning of existence.
Existence?
Using my knowledge of the Akasha, I have a way to extract your conscious. The Academia has probably kept your body, so you should...
No need.
This isn't compassion. I won't let you escape your punishment by simply disappearing. As for your life after that, it'll be up to you how you want to exist. Alright, Traveler and Paimon, we should go back. We can finally wrap up this whole thing. Uh-huh?
What's wrong, Nahida?
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. Let's tell the people here to gather at a moment of dreams after they wake up.
Oh, great! You're awake! Everybody has started to wake up, and we've heard similar reports from around the city as well. From the looks of it, you were able to successfully resolve the issue.
Yes, though it took us a good deal of effort. There will be many people gathering here shortly, so please do your best to maintain order. I need to go to the Academia with them.
Are we going to ask about that scholar?
Yes, but it may take some time for him to wake up after his consciousness returns to his body. We can leave the rest to the Matra.
Why don't we finish the story then?
Oh, it's the great Dendro Archon. How can I help you?
I would like to check the registration records of a Kasharawar scholar. He should be in an unconscious state right now.
Okay, just a moment. Sorry to keep you waiting, Dendro Archon. We have confirmed that there's a scholar named Beinuni who's been unconscious for a while. The cause was improper operation of the Akasha. He hasn't regained consciousness yet, and is...
Huh? Isn't his name Moseis?
I guess he didn't want to be recognized or bothered by anyone. Please, give the knowledge stored in this to the Matra, and ask them to import it into Beinuni's brain.
Understood. But for safety reasons, I need to know why.
Dare question the Archon.
It's simple. This contains his consciousness. It's long been trapped inside of a dream. He's committed an act that affected the safety of Sumeru. After he wakes up, I'll inform the General Mahamatra of all the details.
I see. I'll take care of this right away. Thank you, great
Why is her
Dendro
face so
Archon.
bright?
No problem. Alright. Everyone should have gathered at a moment of
Is
dreams
it
by
it's
now.
sunrise?
Let's head back.
That's probably why. Yes, let's head back.
Let's be quiet and just listen in. I wonder what she's going to say.
Hello, all of you who have just woken up. I'm sorry for interrupting your beautiful dreams. I may have acted a little cold when handling things in the dream. I sincerely apologize for that. Dreams have amazing power. They inspire us to remain resolute in the face of adversity and help those with aspirations achieve their desires. But dreams also have the potential to exploit people, confuse the senses, and distort the truth. Unfortunately, you are all chosen as prey for an elaborate scheme. As I've said before, I am still learning and cannot fully empathize with the pain of all the loss you've experienced. But just take a good look around you, and you'll see many other people who have had similar experiences. You should be proud that you've been able to gather here and look toward the future together. The path of life is long, and it's hard for us to see the destination. This leads us to ask a lot of difficult questions. What's the meaning of life? What's the purpose of my existence? Why do I keep experiencing pain and loss? Of course, the most comfortable choice is to stop progressing, give up thinking, and just keep repeating whatever you're already familiar with. Whenever you have such thoughts, just look at the people and things around you. Some people work hard all day so that their families can have a hot meal on the table at night. Some people travel all over the world in order to create art that resonates with all of Teyvat. Some venture in search of the world's secrets to prevent rapidly approaching, yet still unknown, world-shattering catastrophes. Life is not just about yourself. Each and every one of your actions shapes you and the world around you. Look, friends and family will remember what you've done, and even some people you've never met may benefit from your actions. Therefore, many people will strive forward to forge new paths, even if they have to endure great pain to do so. Once you begin your journey on that same difficult yet rewarding path, you'll come to know the answers to those big existential questions, yet they will no longer feel as life-defining as they did before. But if you were to believe that life is nothing but an empty, ephemeral dream, then that's also the only thing it'll ever become. You are free to choose how you want to live your lives, but as your Archon, I should first make this information known to everyone. In the end, it's up to you whether you want to embrace a beautiful dream at the cost of your real life.
We're done.
Said she
Okay.
wanted to speak with us alone. It seems like she went to the plaza in front of the academia.
Don't mind me. It's Nahida.
You're amazing, Nahida! Even Paimon was
It's
nearly
daytime
won
all
over
of,
by that scholar
all of a sudden.
Well, he's very good at manipulating the weaknesses of human nature, but perhaps he himself had fallen prisoner to them long ago. That dream was incredibly beautiful and enticing. Ordinary people couldn't see through it and easily lost themselves within it. But as long as you can still wake up, you can still move forward with your life. Huh? What makes you say that?
Right! You said that you didn't understand human feelings, but we saw how considerate you were with all these people. Your speech just now really connected with everyone. You did a good job!
Thank you. I've heard a lot of sad stories along this journey. You can't say that the victims of the dream really did anything wrong, and what they wanted was also not unreasonable. That's why I could understand them when they tried to resist us and protect the dream. But all of my understanding and stirred feelings probably can't even
I
account
need
for
to take a
even
long
1% of
stretch
the pain
after
we've
this.
experienced.
I
don't think this 1% can be seen as an example of what you call empathy.
You're too hard on yourself, that's for sure.
Nobody's capable of having absolute empathy.
Alright. I suppose going out into the world will help my confidence grow. I've learned that emotions are nothing like knowledge, and that's why it's hard for me to put them into words sometimes. Beinuni, or Mercedes, said that I had never personally felt the pain of loss. But I have a vague feeling that this isn't true. The moment I entered the dream, I felt like I was wrapped in a blanket of warm feelings. It was so warm that it felt like I had returned to the start of my life, and I didn't want to wake up anymore. But when I opened my eyes, the feeling was gone without a trace. If I have to make an analogy for it, I would say I can no longer see words on a piece of paper after they have been erased, but I can still see the slight indentations of where the words had been written. But now that I've experienced this dream, I think it's enough that I can tell I was once supported by that warmth, and its existence has allowed me to get to where I am today. If I dwell too much on its exact nature, I would be putting the cart before the horse. I gave a speech to inspire my people, so if I were to fail to live up to those words myself, then that would be too embarrassing.
Hold on. Open that. We're gonna do something after this thing ends. I really want to explain this stupid dream to you guys. Even if she's forgotten, Nahida's mind will power the proof that she once existed. Instead of telling her the truth, I should respect their decisions.
Hey, what's with that serious look? You keep looking like there's something you want to say. Is there anything you want to tell me? Okay, since we just woke up, a new day is about to begin.
I'm pretty sure like 4 to 5 days have passed. 4 to 5 days have passed since we started. Well, and there you go. Thank you for joining me today, guys. And that'll be it for today's stream. I don't know if you guys would like to see the rest of the smear things with me. If you want to, I can stream more of it. Otherwise, I don't mind just kind of streaming to force myself to do it. Because, let's be honest, I kind of need to. Let's just say that I've been slacking in the game, that's all. But, yeah. Let's move on over to the chatting screen, shall we? Boom. Hi. Let me leave Genshin. Yeah, give me a second. I need to fully close this game. There we go. Okay. Well, thanks for coming to the stream today. I hope everyone has a good July 4th if you're in Americas. And if you're not, then have a good Tuesday, or maybe you're already having a good Tuesday. Whatever the case, I'll see you guys tomorrow night, same time as always, for some Death Stranding. Yes, some Death Stranding. Also, I forgot to put the hours for my half-year anniversary celebration, but it'll also be around 7 until I'm too drunk to continue. But it'll be fun. I really hope you guys will join me that day and drink with me. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. And see. What message of the day would be? Don't forget to get a full night's rest, okay? Do with that as you will. And as always, chat, my fellow Tokyans. Till next time. Bye bye.